Shalom, Israel. Brother Asher. Name is doing a quick little video on a quick little precept that I found while reading. Shouldn't really take that long to be so well, but the Lord's one on my own or not. But again, thing called Yahawah Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash, Yahawah Yahawashi, Yahawah Rawchaa Qadash, praise Yahawah Yahawashi, Qadash. And of course, give it all honor to the Elder Apostle Great Millstone, teacher well. Like it to it. It is Psalm 66 and starting for 10. But thou, Yahawah, hast proved us, and thou hast tried us, as silver is tried. Thou broughtest us into the net, thou layest affliction upon our loins. Thou hast caused men to ride over our heads. We went through fire and flame, fire and through water, when thou broughtest us out into a wealthy place. So again, the pretty basic precept. But it goes in a whole lot, really. The Lord proved us, tried us, put through the fire, through the flame, and we're in the furnace. I mean, our affliction like us in the burn, like us being in the furnace, being afflicted, being tried. It says that in Deuteronomy 4, verse. Look for it real quick. Call Yahawah Rawchaa Qadash. Deuteronomy 4 and 20. But Yahawah hath taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace, and out of Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance, as ye are this day. So basically, the main point is that, hey, Lord put us in the furnace, which is our slavery, our captivity, ultimately our bondage in this flesh, attacked by demons, foul spirits, all manner of affliction of the world. All that takes part of us being the furnace, being the flame, going to fire, the flame, and the water. Tribulation, fear, doubt, all this just coils in. That's being tried. We had to endure it, get through it. We can't just hop out of the furnace. If the Lord put us in the furnace, we can't just it's getting too hot, and skip out. Then we'd be unpurified. Now, we'll want to get that precept later on. Get that in Sirach 27. And starting in verse 5. The furnace proveth the potter's vessels. The furnace proveth the potter's vessels. So the trial of man is in his reasoning. So, again, the trial of man is in his reasoning. But in order to be tried, you go to the furnace, put to the flame, put to the test. See whether or not you burn up, or you become a stubble, or you inert. Be refined and come out as pure gold or pure silver, perfect in the sight of the Lord. After we get that Malachi. Three and 16. Calling Rawchaa Qadash. Malachi 3 and starting with 16. Then they that fear Yahawah spake often to one another, and Yahawah hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that fear Yahawah, bahasham Rawchaa Qadash, and thought upon his name. And they shall be mine, saith Yahawah of hosts. In that day when I make up my jewels, And I'll spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him. So again, you'll be as jewels to the Lord. How you purify jewel, you get rid of all the dirt, all the filth around the jewel. You purify in the fire. Same thing, or silver. Low one, I can get this precept real quick in Jeremiah about a reprobate silver. Read it real quick. Let's do this. There we go. Call Yahawah Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash. The book of Jeremiah 6, starting at verse 29. The bellows are burned, the lead is consumed of the fire, the founder melteth in vain, or the wicked are not plucked away. Reprobate silver shall men call them, because Yahawah have rejected them. So you get burned up, you just, wax away, can't endure the heat, you just die. So you get overthrown. How it may be. Now you're overthrown in faith. And you come reprobate silver because you get melted away. Only when you get melted away at the time of desolation in Jacob's at the coming of Yahawashi, and the ICBM missiles drop, and then you melt away, but before that you melt away in the spirit. You don't get refined and purified. The classic Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 5. And having been a little chastised, they should be greatly rewarded, for Yahawah approved them, and found them worthy for himself. As gold is in the furnace have you tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. So again, they're like a burnt offering. They're like gold, tried in the furnace, purified, magnified, and glorified in righteousness. Be acceptable for the Lord. And you get to 1 Corinthians 3, verse 1. For we are laborers together with Yahawah. Ye are Yahawah's ministry, ye are Yahawah's building, according to the grace of Yahawah which is given unto me as a wise master builder. I have laid a foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he builds thereupon. Or other foundation can no man lay, and that is laid, which is Yahawashi Mashiach. But keep going. Now if a man build upon this foundation, gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest, where the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire. And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. If any man's work abide, which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall lose his law, he shall suffer loss. But he himself shall be saved, as so as by fire. So they're going to get saved by fire. They're going to get destroyed. Now they get destroyed, the two sirs and the wicked, they're going to be resurrected in the kingdom. Now all Israel going to be saved in the latter end. While the people who are works are meat, who's endured the fire, then hey, they'll be beamed up, they'll be saved before desolation by the fire. And then touch up on Psalm 66 and then 12. So like, oh yeah, I'm sure you like Rawchaa Qadash. Now cause men to ride over our heads. I'm talking about affliction. Now men persecuting us, so we're going to be persecuted. Last day is 1 Timothy 3 and 12. Yeah, 1 Timothy or 2 Timothy 3 and 12. Oh, yeah, be sure to like Rawchaa Qadash. Yea, all that will live godly in Mashiach shall suffer persecution. And straight to the point. Suffer persecution by whether by Esau, Because we're not going to take the MLTV or one, or the heathen, or even Jake. The 2/3 and the wicked. And when I say the wicked, I mean the wicked outside America. The 2/3 only apply to people in America. The wicked is everyone outside. Matthew 10, and starting verse 17. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they shall scourge you in the synagogues. And you shall be brought before governors and kings for my name's sake, for my sake, or a testimony against them and the Gentiles. They're going to be brought before the Gentiles, kings like our forefathers in time past, beat, spit upon. We're not going to be stoned. It's a weasel as well. It could be. Jake Manius. No. Pull out his old ancient man and start throwing rocks. Or make it beat again. Woman make it, I don't want to say. And woman may, a buzz can say woman may get raped and shit, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know about that one. That the Lord's will, not my own. Of course, 2/3 women gonna get raped. The wicked gonna get raped. Eve, beat, sexually abused, sexually traded off. People gonna be trading women, at least. People gonna be using women like a property again. Because a woman technically is a possession. A treasure. A woman is a treasure. Yeah, she like me off track, but a woman in possession, according to the scriptures, get that? A woman is a possession. And you have a problem with it, you got a problem with the scriptures. Not with me, but with the scriptures. So you have a problem with your woman, or your problem having your woman in it's like a Proverbs. If you're a woman and you have a problem being in possession, then you gotta deal with it. So it is what it is. You are property by your husband. And you don't have a property husband, then you're a property to whoever is your head. Whether it's your father, whether it's whosoever is in authority over you. You say, I am governed by the Lord. On the Lord my head. Shit. Now hold that mentality, huh? But I still like it. We're getting off track, but we was God, there we go. Yahawah Yahawashi, turn to like Rawchaa Qadash, Sirach 36 and 24. He that giveth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and the pillar of rest. So, again, a woman in possession, property. You own a woman. Now, of course, you don't treat your woman like trash and garbage or a slave, but you treat her with respect. Love her as yourself. You take care of her, treat her with honor as a weaker vessel. Just abuse your woman. Be, and dick. This is 1 Peter 3 and 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, give honor unto the wife, and unto the weaker vessel, and as another being, heirs together out of the grace of life, that your prayers may not hindered. Maybe treating your honor and honoring your wife. Honoring your wife. Now, if she get online, it's just, I don't know, like evil demons. She start acting like Eve in the world. Then you gotta put order, righteous order. But if she just, doing her own thing, being order, things like that, then gotta be righteous. King David wasn't a being down woman for no reason, just being evil to his woman for no reason. But if she's in order, then you gotta treat him with respect. Go according to wisdom. No, go move according to wisdom, not to your feeling. Wisdom. And it's just a little advice. I don't have a rib. I have a rib, and it's going according to the scriptures. And that based on what our brother said. And hey, look to a man with more experience than I, because I don't have experience with a rib. I don't have one. They call like Yahawah Rawchaa Qadash. But I should like if we can sidetracked. But might as well get to the next little point I was trying to make. Second 7 and then going to 6. There is also another thing. A city is built and set upon broad field, and is full of all good things. Nature thereof is narrow and sat in a dangerous place of fall, like as if there were fire on the right hand and on the left hand deep water. And what only path between them both? Even between the fire and the water so small, there could be but one man go there at once. In this city now given unto a man for inheritance, even there shall pass a danger set before it. How shall he receive this inheritance? I said, it is so, Lord. Then he said unto me, and so also Israel's inheritance portion. Because for their sakes I made the world, when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed, and now is. Then were the entrances of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful. For the entrances of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought mortal fruit. But that's basically the point. No? That basically is a point. No, you can't. Well, the point is fire on the right hand, water on the left. No, we gotta keep moving. It's a small path you can straight away. It's a straight and narrow path. No? But again, not really complex or deep lesson, just real basic. You gotta keep moving. Matthew 7 and starting verse might as well start 13. Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be that go thereat. Those things that the world likes, people who get millions of views, people get all the attention of the world, people get favorited, people get liked, well favored. All of them are in the way of destruction. What? But the way of truth is what? Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So the thing that most people don't consider, the thing that people don't really talk about, things that are just, blatant, not obvious, not, really out there, outgoing, really just hidden. That's a way of life. I mean, that's why I also don't get like IUIC trying to make us known to the world, trying to make us, seen by the world. Maybe it's a hidden thing. Of course, we're preaching the gospel of the four corners of the earth. We're not trying to get like any kind of rights in its place. We're trying to get advantages in Babylon. We get respected in Babylon. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to preach this word. Yahawashi gives us that respect. He gives us that reward, that compensation. We're not trying to build some vain reputation in society by the elites, whoever, the Rothschilds, or not even Rothschilds, these so-called political figures, or by the community be seen as good. We're not trying to do. We're trying to appease, trying to appease the Lord. And do the will of the Lord and seal the elect. Not trying to seal, the 2/3. What most groups trying to do, trying to seal the 2/3. We can't have it. Sorry, we're out here for the elect. That's it. Not trying to call people over, bring people in, recruit people. Not trying to do that. We're just trying to seal the elect, do the work of the Lord, seal the elect, preach the word, edify the flock, do our jobs, and get out. On a 9-to-5 schedule. Get in, get out, hope, pray for the end of the day. We're in the end of the day, near the end of the day, and we were like 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. You've got an hour left. Call like Yahawah like Rawchaa Qadash. Yeah, hour left. People do. Damn. Yeah, I'm just rambling. Yeah, I'm probably just rambling. I might as well end it. But you get the point. Getting ready for the 4th hour or the last hour. And the 4 o'clock to 5. Only gotta really wait an hour. No one will be able to do nerd. But again, sing calls like Yahawah like Rawchaa Qadash. Remember Yahawah, remember Rawchaa. Yahawashi like Rawchaa Qadash. Praise and glorification to Yahawah, bahasham like Rawchaa Qadash. Of course, giving the honor to Elder Boss of Great Millstone, teacher Bobo, and Lord edified. Any questions or you're offended, you can send me out DMs in the Rawchaa Israel on Facebook, and Lord will resolve it, so please as well. Regardless. Well, that's the Lord's will of my own. Again, Lord Yahawashi, you have comments or questions, leave in comments down below. And Lord Yahawashi, so please as well. And Lord Yahawashi, one another, so please as well. And resolve it, so please as well. Regardless, getting praises to Yahawah, bahasham like Rawchaa Qadash. Call like Yahawah like Rawchaa Qadash. And halah, Yahawah Yahawashi. Yahawah Yahawashi. I could. Bahasham Yahawah. Yum. Allah you want. Or all praises to the power of Israel, the great and terrible one in third heaven, the Most High. Yahawah like Rawchaa Qadash. Call Yahawah like Rawchaa Qadash and Shalom.